everyone. Welcome to Not Your Average Sports Chick. Thank you for joining us again. Last week we talked a little bit about the All-Star break and the All-Star game coming up, three-point contest, the dunk contest, all that fun stuff. So this week we're kind of recapping it a little bit. So three-point contest, Klay Thompson took that with overwhelming confidence. Beat Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it was great. You think Steph Curry pulled back a little bit? I don't think so.
I
mean,
so.
Like, he's on fire like crazy. I don't know.
When you're an ultimate competitor, I don't see that happening. I mean, not just to give one for his teammate, even though
all year long he was hot about losing to Steph, so he wanted to.
He more than proved himself in the three-point contest, that's for sure. But then the dunk contest was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
it completely rejuvenated the dunk contest. I don't know if you've seen the dunk contest in the last few years, but it was getting to be a snooze fest. I mean, this year in Toronto, the crowd didn't seem that into it at first, but that changed real quick. So last year, Zach LaVine won the dunk contest. This year, it was Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon going head-to-head. Aaron Gordon
put on the show. I mean, like,
one of the best dunks I have ever seen. I mean, it completely left me speechless. I definitely posted it on my Instagram. But
Google it, check it out, see it.
Insane. But I definitely think that Aaron Gordon won that, and I think everybody else knows Aaron Gordon won that, but they gave it to Zach LaVine anyway, even though Zach LaVine, believe me, he had some pretty sick shots, half-court dunk, but Aaron Gordon, his was not like anything I've ever seen.
You know, you said something interesting. I was hearing you. I think it's really exciting to see how these middle-of-the-road players, so to say, are introduced to America through the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Like, some people who really don't watch and don't know maybe who Aaron Gordon is or Zach LaVine or these guys, you know. But, I mean, if you're watching the NBA and you're a fan of it, you know. But I think it's really interesting. That's why we were talking about last time. I really love this venue, this platform, because it's a great way to showcase and introduce these players to America. I think it was exciting.
I agree with you to an extent, but it's a double-edged sword because it's a great way to introduce these players if they're going out there and they're giving you something. But if they're going out there and it's the middle-of-the-road dunk contest, people would still rather see some top-tier players in the dunk contest over middle grade if it's not exciting.
Well, Aaron Gordon's not the guy who's got the huge contracts, is in every commercial, but he wins the dunk contest. It's just showcasing your skills, not what you can sell.
Yes, and
I think it's awesome.
He showcased his skills, and I think if you don't know who Aaron Gordon is after this dunk contest, everybody knows who Aaron Gordon is.
There you go.
I mean, I do. I play fantasy, so it's different for me. Today is the NBA trade deadline, so lots of heads rolling right now, movers and shakers, little pieces moved around. The Cavs picked up Channing Frye.
Yeah.
The Thunder traded DJ Augustine and Steve Novak and 2 second-round draft picks to the Nuggets for Randy Foye. Celtics were looking at getting Kevin Love, but evidently they have gone back and forth with the Cavs, and the Cavs aren't liking anything they have to offer. Obviously, it's going to take a king's ransom for the Cavs to get rid of Kevin Love, and Celtics going to have to give them a king's ransom. Now, I'm not a big fan of
the king's ransom.
Exactly. I'm not necessarily a fan of Kevin Love going to Boston, but depending on what they could get for him, it would make sense. I actually think that Ryan Anderson would make more sense.
He's a great shooter. I don't understand why breaking that thing up already when they've already, been in the finals and stuff. I don't know. I don't really care too much about the Cavs, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I think it makes sense for a trade. Ryan Anderson's awesome, but
yeah, well, Kevin Love didn't look like he's been enjoying playing on the Kings court. His game is completely different since he came from the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
definitely not the same player. I mean, the talent's
still there. He had more 3-point percentage shooting when he was at the Timberwolves. He was a little bit more energetic when he was in the Timberwolves. Yeah,
but you know what? He needs to post up more. His presence in the paint was, when he played with the Timberwolves, that's what his game was. And as a member of the Cavs, he's taking 3-pointers left and right. That's not what his game is.
Yeah.
Essentially. Then you look at Dwight Howard. Now, Dwight Howard, if he's been one of the most divisive players in the league in the last few years, and a lot of complaints or rumors about teammates not liking him, not getting along with him. So recently, a rumor just came out that James Harden and Dwight Howard both try to get the other one traded from the Rockets.
Oh, a little switcheroo.
That would explain why the Rockets are a complete hot mess. I mean, watching them on the court is painful because you see so much talent and you don't understand why they're just not getting it together.
Sluggish, underneath the basket with Howard. He's not playing. Like, he's doing his thing. He always does. He doesn't play at this time. It's like, whatever. I don't do anything. I don't care. I'm going to try to take my money. I'm going to try to talk trade. He loves that part of the game more than he loves playing the game.
That and the fact that he's making $22 million this year. Now, he's going to want a max contract in the offseason, which I don't see anybody giving him. He's a bulky back that's constantly sneaking up on him. He rarely plays in back-to-back games. The Rockets have been sitting him a lot. He doesn't seem like he's a great clubhouse guy, and he's always worried about getting traded. And the laziness, I mean, for a 7-footer, I mean, come on. There's no excuse for the laziness that he has on the court. Then we have to look at the fact that the NBA salary cap has gone up to $92 million this year. So that's going to completely change the face of the game. So these guys, the top tier players, are going to be making even bigger money. The middle of the road players are going to be making even bigger money. This is a really, really big thing for the NBA. This is in Major League Baseball standards right now. So we have a few other little things going on in the trade market. Tobias Harris got traded from the Magic. We have Channing Frye that just got traded. Who spent some time with Phoenix and Orlando this year.
Yep.
So there's a
good
couple
shooter. I think he'll be a good fit there.
Yeah, he plays D too. Yeah, he's a good shooter. But there's a few little things going on, but there's nothing colossal going on right now. The next few hours, hopefully there'll be something that we can speak about next week.
We have some feelers out there.
We have baseball. Baseball's back. Pitchers and catchers, position players, all reporting this week to the Grapefruit League and the Cactus League. We have our defending champions, the Kansas City Royals, that won back-to-back pennants and won a World Series last year, that still are not getting the respect that they rightfully deserve. Do you think
they're keeping their roster together?
Yeah,
they're keeping it together. I like that what they're doing. I think it's good. I think they have a chance to really go back. They're playing their young guys, playing their hearts out. Of course, all my family's from Lawrence, Kansas, and I grew up a Royals fan, but I bleed Dr. Blue since I can remember. But I'm excited to see what they do and how they keep it together. I think they have a really good chance of going late into the playoffs and maybe get another pennant. But
how about the Cubs?
That's the other thing. I mean, their skipper is amazing, and I love what he's doing. I love that team. They were almost there. I think it's a magical season for them. I think they go very late in it. I think Vegas has them going.
Vegas has the Cubs winning the World Series this year, and of course, they have the Giants and the Mets right up there with them. The Cubs have their chance. I mean, last year they had the team, everyone thought they were going to win. They have the young players, they had the offense, they had the defense, and then the offense kind of just disappeared when it came time to win the game, the big game. But this year's a little different. They picked up Jason Hayward, Ben Zobrist.
That's a good guy.
They've made some huge pickups. John Lackey, they signed to a 2-year contract. That's a nice, good veteran they can throw in the rotation, who has the experience, who has multiple World Series rings. I think that if there's going to be a year for the Cubs, Theo Epstein has put together the team to make it happen this year. I just don't see anybody beating them, unless, of course, injuries or some sort of lack of chemistry with the new guys, but I don't see that happening. So we'll see. I mean, maybe finally the Cubs will win the World Series. And
how exciting would that be?
Yeah, and beyond exciting. I'd have to be in the city of Chicago.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
So now I want to talk to you a little bit about my rant of the day. Yeah. And my rant is about Ronda Rousey. Your thoughts on Ronda Rousey? So basically, Ronda Rousey was one of my favorite UFC fighters. I'm a huge UFC fan, and I had so much respect for her and her impact that she was making on females in the industry. After her loss to Holly Holm, I had mixed feelings about it. I think she handled it correctly initially. Holly Holm is a complete beast, and she deserved to win that fight. Now, as a fighter, you would think that Ronda Rousey would want to get right back in, train really hard and just defend her loss and get back up on top and prove that she is the fighter that she was before this fight. Instead, she's becoming Hollywood. It's all about the movies. It's about Sports Illustrated magazine. I mean, I get it.
She's buying in. She's taking some time off.
You're making some money. You're
licking her wounds.
You're loving the fame. I get it. But that's not the mark of a fighter.
Don't sell the image, man. Just go out and be what you were initially in the beginning. That was Ronda Rousey, the ultimate fighter.
Brock Lesnar came out and said the same thing. He's like, if you're a fighter, you're a fighter. You got to get in the ring. You need to go out there and fight. You need to train. If you want to even rejuvenate your career or be known as being one of the greatest female fighters of all time, then you need to get back in the ring and fight Holly Holm and win and beat her. And at this pace and this rate with what she's doing, it doesn't seem like that's our priority. It seems like she just would rather be an actress or rather be Hollywood or just get caught up in that. And it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Well, she's going to get back in the ring again and
find out what she was doing over her time off. It's going to pay off or not pay off. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not me getting in the ring with Holly Holm. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a fighter.
Go Holly.
But yeah,
Go Holly. Go Holly.
That's my rant of the day. So check me out on NotYourAverageSportsChick.com, on Twitter, and on Instagram, also under Not Your Average Sports Chick. And stay tuned for some really interesting episodes we have coming up soon, a couple of different interviews. My girl's going to be with us next week, and we have a major NFL agent coming up in the next couple of weeks. Great interviews, so stay tuned.
Stuff.